Families fight for equal rights under MA parentage laws. This week is National Infertility Awareness Week, and there's a push on Beacon Hill to guarantee equal rights for all parents. For some Massachusetts LGBTQ families who utilize assisted reproductive treatments or surrogacy, there's a gray area around their legal rights. We are introduced to a lesbian couple. After the journey we had, I couldn't believe that they were actually here. I wasn't prepared for the physical pain. I wasn't prepared for the emotional pain. I wasn't prepared for how isolating it would feel. In order for my wife, C, and I to have the same parental rights, we were going to have to legally go through a second parent adoption. It was actually mind-blowing to me. It makes you feel inferior. I cannot explain how humiliating that piece of it was. My wife and I are beyond qualified, but we shouldn't have to justify that to anybody. We want every child in Massachusetts to have the security of that legal protection, and unfortunately, Massachusetts percentage laws are 40 years out of date, says Kate Weldon LeBlanc, Executive Director of All Paths Family Building, an advocacy group for people struggling to grow their families. We are going to stand up for LGBTQ families and all families across the Commonwealth. Back to the lesbian. I'm hoping that by sharing this story, it brings about change because we are so long overdue. Back to LeBlanc. It's long overdue because we are making the laws. It's long overdue that we are making the laws. Reflect the diversity of families in the Commonwealth. And so we're hoping it's going to happen this session. Personally, I always thought that gays and lesbians could participate in the child-making process. If you're a gay woman and you have a partner, literally all you have to do is find a man to get you pregnant. Oh, really? Is that how it works? Yeah, really. And then guess what? The state will recognize you, the woman, and the guy who got you pregnant as the parents. And then your lesbian wife will be known as a family friend. You know what a family is. A family consists of a mother, a father, and a child or children. If a marriage is between a man and a woman, and obviously it takes a man and a woman to create a child. So in conclusion, mother, father, child/children, that's a family. So that hypothetical gay woman and the hypothetical man that impregnated her, they would be the parents, like the legal parents. Your wife, she'd just be your wife. Or family friend, if you think you can find some sort of loophole in that. Domestic adoption. Adopting an infant domestically through either an adoption agency or an independent attorney ranges from $20,000 to $45,000, depending on where. Private domestic adoption costs vary from adoption to adoption and state to state. An agency fee ranges from $15,000 to $30,000. Knowing the cost and resources from the Children's Bureau, the price of private adoption varies greatly, but usually ranges from $30,000 to $60,000. It's cheaper to do it the other way. If you are a gay woman with a partner and you want to have children, find a man to get you pregnant. Same thing if you're a gay man with a partner and you want children. All you gotta do, find a woman to get pregnant. And the reason those two people that got pregnant / got someone pregnant, the reason they are going to be a part of the family, besides the obvious first one, they would need to balance out the gay household. Yeah, they might need to balance out the gay household because sometimes with gay people, they might want to push their being gay onto the child. So that's got to be dealt with. Most of the time, it's not even gay people. It's people trying to get woke points. So when I become president, that's my plan. everybody will be forced to partake in child making. No exceptions. A woman's peak reproductive years are between the late teens and late 20s. So yeah, if you're a woman in your late teens or late 20s, you have to get pregnant. There's no abortion when I'm president, under any circumstances. That's probably the best case scenario too. You have a gay woman in her 20s, okay? She has a partner. She finds a man to get her pregnant. Again, this is just how I would settle it. If all three of you, the lesbian couple and the man who impregnated one of the lesbians, if all three of them aren't living together, then I can only imagine the scenario being somewhat like a custody thing, unless he doesn't want custody. To simplify it, every man and woman, no matter what their sexual orientation is, they should help in the child-making process. The more American children we have, the less illegal foreigners we need.